Hi guys, this is part 2 in making a scrolling platformer game in Scratch. So in my last video I showed you how to code your player so it can move. So in this video I'll be showing you how to make the level scroll, add some danger, and how to make your player wall jump. So let's get started. So first I'll show you how to make our level scroll. So first let's paint a blank sprite. So you don't need to code or draw anything, just a blank sprite. Because it helps us to make the game run smoothly. So now click on your player. And I will scroll through the codes to show. And now the platforms. So right now click on your player and change player by SX. Go here, so I'll minimize the screen. And then grab a if statement, if touching platforms, grab a repeat, 12, and then we need to change our y by 1. And then we need to reposition it. So if grab a not, so if not touching platforms, then we need to stop this script. This script. So now grab repeat until and repeat until not touching platforms, and grab another if else statement. So if speedx or sx is greater than 0, then we need to change our x by -1. Else we need to change our x by 1. And then we need to reposition it. And now when change x by speedx, then we need to change in air by 1. And now define tick, minimize the screen, then so after this if statement, grab another if statement, duplicate this, so if key up arrow press, key W pressed, then grab an if statement, so if in air is lesser than 4, then we need to set speed Y to 16. And grab another if statement, so duplicate this and place it here. So if speed Y is greater than -20, then we need to change speed Y by -2. And now let's make a block. Change player Y by speed Y. So at input speed Y. Enter. So let's clean up the box. And then we need to change our player Y by speed Y. And then we need to set scroll X to X. And then grab another if statement. I'll just duplicate this and remove these two. So if scroll X is greater than 0, then we need to set scroll X to 0. And then we need to reposition it. Define change player Y by speed Y. Then we need to change our Y by speed Y, and we need to change in air by 1. And then position it, and then repeat until not touching platform. Grab a if else statement. So if speed Y is greater than 0, then we need to change our Y by 1. change y by -1. Else we need to change our y by 1 and set in air to 0. And then we need to position it. And we need to set speed y to 0. So now let's clean up our blocks. And if -20 is lesser than speed y, then we need to change our speed by -2. So okay, now let's test our game. So now you can see our levels are scrolling. So now click on platforms. And if level equals 1, duplicate this. And let's add 2 more levels. So now you can see our levels are scrolling. Now click on player. Let's make a new block called player die. Click OK. And player die. We need to set exit to nothing. And grab a repeat. So repeat 5. We need to hide. And grab a show block. Grab a hide and place it here. And we need to wait 0.1 seconds. Duplicate this. Place this here, duplicate. And after hiding, we need to wait 0.5 seconds. So this is our dead animation block. And now so here if scroll x is greater than 0, then after position block grab an if statement. So if our y is lesser than -180, then we need to set exit to die. when I receive play game, grab a if, grab equals. So if exit is equal to die, then we need to play a die. So now let's test whether that animation works. So now you can see when our player falls down, it comes to its original position and our death animation works. So now I have uploaded our danger. Now click on your platforms and let's copy all these blocks to our danger. So okay, now click on your player and let's make a new block, name it as trap die. Click OK and let's define this. So grab a if, touching danger, then we need to set exit to dead. And now change player Y by speed Y, then we need to place this trap die block. So okay, now click on the danger and clean up these blocks. So now you will see if our player touches the spikes, it dies, and if our player falls, it dies. So now I'll be showing you how to make your player wall jump. Change player X by SX and then grab out this block. Grab a if else statement, so if, grab O, key up arrow pressed, O key W pressed, grab another if else statement, so if speed X is greater than 0, then we need to set our speed X to -16, else we need to set speed X to 16. So this is our wall jumping script, and then we need to set in air to 0, else we need to set speed X to 0. And after that, grab this repeat until and place it here. So now You can see when our player falls down it dies, and our wall jumping script works. So now our player can jump walls. So if you like this video, please make sure to give it a like, subscribe and share. And see you in part 3 in making a scrolling platformer game in Scratch.